Okay, we got this used JL61 Farmi winch with a new style brake band. Now, adjusting the clutch on these can be a little tricky. You have to pay attention to not only your brake band, which is here, but you have to pay attention to your clutch as well, your clutch engagement. So, what you're going to have is down here, this bolt is going to be your clutch adjustment. That's going to, or I'm sorry, your brake band adjustment. That's going to make it so the brake either engages harder, softer, or if you have it way too tight, a lot of times that spring that you can see there will be kind of coiled up and snaked up. It usually means that your brake band's too tight. So you want a little bit of pressure on that brake band spring, but you don't have to kill it. And basically, when it comes to your clutch, you have this engagement here. This engagement is going to, basically, the further you take it in, it's going to take up more room, which does not allow these pins here to throw as far. Now, the problem is that with this pin design, you want the clutch to be able to engage, and you do not want to have it so loose to where these pins can stand straight up, because the problem is that it will get stuck on. So you want them almost standing up all the way straight. Roger, go ahead and give it a pull. So almost straight, and this stop bolt here is actually what prevents you from going too far. So if you need to turn it in farther to make it, if it goes too far, you turn this nut here in to make these stand up less. If they're not standing up enough, then you turn it out to make that stop go almost to the stop, the arm almost to the stop. So, in closing, basically, if you have your clutch way too tight, the winch will still work as it should. The only issue is that you won't get the amount of pull that you need to out of the clutch, because you get all the power from pulling the rope when those are almost standing straight up. When they're not standing straight up, let's say they're still at like a 70-degree angle, you're not getting a whole lot of pressure pushing into the clutch. So what you'll want to do is find that perfect spot where those pins are almost standing up when you have a full hard pull on, and that way you still get the full amount of travel out of this arm. If you're only pulling it as hard as you can, it's only coming up about an inch like he did there, then your clutch adjustment's too tight. So you'll have to turn this nut back a couple turns, and that'll allow you to pull it harder. So hopefully this video helps. If you have any questions at all, call Northeast Supplement 607-589-6160. Thanks, guys.